Take number one.
Hello, I'm Unique.
And I'm Tabu.
And welcome to Rhythm and Review. That's not the name of it. It might be.
Well, I like it. I like Rhythm and Review.
We might make it that.
It rhymes with Tabu.
Tabu Review. And today we are reviewing the one, the only, Benson Boone.
Benson Boone.
Fireworks and Rollerblades. Oh my gosh. This is my first time ever hearing his music. Never heard it. Day of my life. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say one of the songs, which is like, was a single.
Yeah.
It was on TikTok.
It's on TikTok. It's on commercials. Like, it's very familiar once you start hearing the chorus, especially.
Yeah, and it was only that, that little snip. So hearing it from like beginning to end was really different. And I forgot, what was the name of that song? Beautiful Things.
Beautiful Things. It's the one that you'll hear like on commercials and ads. But Beautiful Things is the one he performed on the Grammys. So he did an excellent job performing as well.
I did not.
I was very impressed.
And I did not see it. So I'm impressed with the impressed about that. So what you feel about it?
So overall, I like it. I like it, especially as like a first solo venture for him. I don't know if he's been with anybody else before, but I love that it's all him. You know, I can tell that he's not trying to emulate anybody, and he's giving you his sound. There were a lot of songs on there that I really didn't get a chance to really get deep into the lyrics, but I think after a few listens, I'll be able to hear the lyrics and see where they fit with the music a lot better. But what about you?
I liked it. It felt like I liked it. I like the changes in it. I like it was a lot of changes.
There's a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. I liked, keeps you on your feet, keeps you on your toes, This sounds like, this whole album sounds like a soundtrack to a Gossip Girl type show, and not like the remake Gossip Girl. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like,
very 2000 teens, I guess.
Yeah, like you can see, those little teen movies and dramedies or whatever. The
heartthrob loses his girlfriend to somebody else, and then he gets her back, and he's crying, and he even has a song called Drunk in My Mind, which is totally a song that you could hear for a breakup, and he's begging for the love back, That's what I felt from it.
Yeah.
Now, back to those changes, though. It was a little bit too much for me. I didn't mind it in certain songs, but in other songs, it was like I wanted to keep, it start off with a slow tempo, and then all of a sudden, we're just being like rock concert, which I don't mind a rock concert. I just want a rock concert on a different song. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, the changes, I love when they start off slow, but I'm a sappy girl, and I feel like, I guess we can call it. But when it starts off slow, I just like, I get in my feels, I'm like, and then it switches up, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, where am I at? But I liked it. I mean, it's not a album that I could listen, like, the whole album every day. It's a album you can throw on and probably like.
There's definitely one that you can have in the background, let's say if you're cleaning and stuff, and it has enough up-tempo tracks in it that it keeps you moving. So if you want to dance, you can definitely listen to this. You have to slow down at first on a lot of the songs, and then you can speed up and dance. So I can, from some of the songs where I actually did hear the lyrics, I did kind of relate to where he was coming from, especially when I started writing it early in my music career, because it was all about the feels. It was all about, this is where I am in my emotions. There's a lot of songs about being alone, because, hey, he is a Cancer, so we can understand that. We get into our deep emotions.
One of the songs I think it was the intro or Be Someone. I don't know. I've only heard it one time, not too long ago. But that one left an impression on me because when it started, it reminded me of like Great Gatsby. Like the beginning of it, the build up, the swell. You're like, it's gonna be like this, and then it just drops down to something different. And I was just like, I like that. Like the intro really piqued my interest, I would say. Because at first I was like, what am I listening to? Yeah. And then it just like that grandness of it. And then just like, I was like, oh wait, I'm getting suckered into something. What is this?
It was very cinematic. It was like, okay, this is the start of the show, so curtain drops, and then you hear the orchestra, and then it builds up to like the opening number where the hero of the movie, the actual movie or play is laying down exactly what he's about to do. It's kind of like Sabrina Carpenter's performance on the the Grammys, where it just did different changes, but I could get it. But it's good intro. Good intro.
I feel like this album is like a main character. Like I used to listen to like soundtracks and whatever like that, and I'll be like main character energy or whatever, and I'll be like against the window. I'm like, no one understands me, and I just want to run away. It gives that. So like, if you ever just want to be like main character or whatever, just listen to this album. I would say, and I feel like you will probably strut down the street a little different. You'd be like, the world's all about me.
Yeah, it's like either the world's all about me on some tracks or me against the world on other tracks. So it's like, you definitely put yourself in his shoes when you listen to it, and I think you can kind of really feel the emotion that he's conveying in it. Because it's I feel like a lot of the songs are emotional, especially with the titles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my favorite, though, was Cry. Cry is definitely one of my favorites. It was it's more of a ballad, and you could hear his voice, and that is another thing. The man can sing. The man has a range that is out of this world.
Oh my god.
And Tabu loves a good screamer. If you can scream, I'm gonna listen to you.
Right.
But his voice is so clear, it's so pure, and it's like he gives you rock, but he also gives you like that soft rock ballad feel of a Bryan Adams almost on some parts.
I would say one of mine. I think the one I liked was Love of Mine. I think that one. He's. I will definitely add a few of these songs to my soundtrack, my playlist.
Yeah.
And
it's
it's very playlistable. I can imagine this whole album playing on at Urban Outfitters or something like that. Like that. Oh,
it does give you that era at Abercrombie, Urban Outfitters, the mall feel.
The mall feel.
It's
That's
a mall
why I feel like
album.
it really is. And I know the mall is dying, but trust me, if you ever want to feel that again, just play this album. I would say it kind of gives you that little nostalgia.
Takes you back.
Takes you back to like the 2010s, 15s.
Hence the title, Fireworks and Rollerblades, because Rollerblades were all about like early 2000s and stuff. So, and I think also with the sparkly fireworks in the end, it kind of probably gives you a little insight to his personality a bit too.
It's very summer, springish. Be out with it. Fun, light areas or some.
Just get in your ride, drop the top if you got one to drop. If you don't, roll your windows all the way down, and then let the world just kind of hear Benson singing from your car.
Are you gonna sing for me? Sing for me soon.
Yeah. So
and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna pull it out of the.
You need some assistance? It's beautiful.
It is so pretty.
Transparent, translucent, or trans something.
And
but not the wrong kind.
You guys see his little short shorts? Oh, everyone loves a good short shorts.
Yeah.
He's definitely working that mustache and them shorts, let me tell ya.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's doing it. He's doing it. What would you give it? So, we're going to rate it with binoculars because we're the watchers. So, our rating scale, 1 to 5. I give it 3.5 binoculars.
Are you in my head? You're definitely in my head because I said the same thing. I will, first go around, I feel like some of the songs are going to grow on me a lot more. But right now, I would say the exact same.
Like 3.5?
But it's definitely, I'm willing to listen to it again. So that says a lot. Some I would just be like, one and done. I'm okay. I don't have to. But this is good. I like it.
It's definitely one to watch for. So. Look out for it. Watch out for it, because the watcher said so. But overall, it's definitely one that I would add it to my playlist.
All right, watchers out.
Watchers out.
Watch.